Okay, so for this part of the tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create limits for the values that we are going to make use for the squash and stretch control. So remember that we only use the boundary of positive 0.5 and negative 0.5 for the squash and stretch control. So we only want this controller to travel in that position, in those values. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to select the curve or the controller, and then I'm going to open the attributes editor by pressing Ctrl A. Okay, so I'm going to look for the first tab. It's called Squash Stretch Control. And then I'm going to look for Limit Information. So inside this limit information, we will have the ability to turn off or basically to limit the values that we can use in a particular a parameter. So for example, since we only want the translate y to be in between the values of 0.5 and negative 0.5, I'm going to look for translate. And then we want to limit y. So I'm going to turn on minimum and then turn on maximum as well. And then here, all we need to do is just set the values. So the minimum value is negative 0.5 and then the maximum value is 0.5. So let's try it out. So if I move this squash and stretch control upwards, it will only be until 0.5. So there's no way that we are going to be moving this controller higher than 0.5 or lower than negative 0.5.